Oh. Woo! It's
Valentine's Day.
It's February 14th, 2017. It's Valentine's Day.
We're all oiled up.
Yeah. Nude.
We're sitting in a hot tub together.
You're not allowed to wear clothes on Valentine's Day.
Nah, dude.
If you're not fucking on Valentine's Day, you're gay. That's what they used to say in my high school, dude. All the bros were really into Valentine's Day.
That's awesome, man.
They come in wearing, like Cupid outfits, and they're like, "Yo, who's gay today? Who's not fucking?" And they would,
Could you get out of it?
Beat you up, dude. They'd shoot arrows at you and beat you up.
What happens when the arrow shoots?
If you didn't have dates, they're like, "Yo, we're about going steady, dude." Okay.
Did you have to have an emotional connection with the girl?
No. I mean, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not be gay.
That's what, like,
it's gay to just fucking feel nothing.
50s bros are all about that. They're like, "Yo, I'm trying to fucking like hold hands with Dot."
Yeah.
I'm trying to give her my pin.
Yeah, dude.
Right? I want to go get a malt. And
I'm trying to fucking go steady.
Get my dick rubbed on make out point.
Lover's lane.
Yeah.
No, I thought you just sort of sat in those cars and then like argued.
Nah, you definitely get you did an OTPHJ.
Yeah.
For
definitely.
sure.
Over the pants.
The dick doesn't breathe air.
I don't know, man. I
point.
read the O'Reilly Factor for Kids, which is the definitive text on hookup culture in the 1950s. and it was mostly, from what I could gauge, is you would make vaguely anti-Semitic statements and then compliment a girl's poodle skirt, and then you would go home and not come until you're 37 years old.
That sounds awesome. I wish that was my case.
Yeah, you don't come.
I'm mad how much I've come. Didn't Bill O'Reilly? What was that thing he like?
Yeah,
called someone about a loofah putting it in her pussy or something.
He had like a sexual harassment thing. Basically, every one of those guys gets addicted to Vicodin at some point.
Yeah, what is that? Rush Limbaugh.
Well, dude, Vicodin is tight.
It's great.
Have you had that shit?
That you have back surgery and then you become a.
I think the reason those guys
Vicodin is tight. Yeah,
the reason those guys are so prone to the like pill addictions is because they've like never done drugs in their life,
right?
And anything that's not a legal prescription or whatever they see as like nefarious and for black people or whatever. So they hit fucking 50 years old, 55 years old. They haven't exercised since they were, like on the fucking JV basketball team back in 1942.
Yeah, the all-white JV basketball.
Blow out their back.
Just doing chest passes.
Yeah, blow out their back, fucking, moving all their Nazi memorabilia around in the attic. And then they need fucking, Vicodin, so they get their Vicodin prescription and they eat the entire bottle within the first 3 weeks, and then that's how you get like a Limbaugh or O'Reilly situation. Yeah. And then they can justify it because it's like, well, I need it. So
the
it's
doctor
not,
gave it to
when I do opiates all day long, it's a lot different from some Cadillac queen spending her welfare money on food she doesn't deserve, like Dunkaroos and soda. If you're not spending your EBT card on broccoli and mud,
on food I haven't eaten in years, none of those guys have had a green vegetable.
You have to eat nothing but mud. If I see you with sneakers, if you have nice sneakers on, you're fucking spending my tax dollars.
Are you happy
on Dunkaroos?
I'm sorry. Are government dollars making black people smile?
Oh,
no thanks.
You are lucky that I'm on 9 different prescriptions to Oxycontin right now. Otherwise, I'd come over there and kick your ass.
Yeah, dude, I can't even imagine never doing drugs and then just getting your dick sucked by Oxycontin and Vicodin.
Oh yeah, those guys are geeked as fuck.
Right.
What do you think that guy? What do you think he like watches to unwind to drugs? Just like,
I think he watches probably
Bob Ross.
Just Reagan movies. Oh, Bob Ross. Yeah. Bob Ross is cool though.
The thing about opiates that's great though is like you don't need to do anything.
True.
That's kind of why weed sucks, because if you just like smoke weed and sit in a room, you're like, I gotta kill myself.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
You gotta have something else. Whereas if you took 2 80 oxys or whatever,
you don't need to
and sat in bed, you're like, this is perfect.
Yeah,
I don't even need to turn the lights on.
Yeah, I used to I don't know if I told this story on the podcast. My college roommate got in like a car accident or something, and he had like he was a pussy, and he wouldn't do he wouldn't take like it wasn't even like real serious ones. It was like Tylenol with Vicodin or Tylenol with perk or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying he was a pussy and that's why he needed the oxygen.
No. He was a pussy and he wouldn't do drugs.
Yeah,
even when he was like I guess in pain or some shit. And I just, over the course of a
Sounds
semester...
really strong and brave.
No, he's a bitch. He's a bitch, trust me. Over the course of a semester, it started with like, there was like 30 pills in there. And the last day we moved out, there was 3. And I never addressed it. I would just like periodically just take one and pop one and go eat college cafeteria dorm food, and it was just made exactly. You don't have to do shit. It just makes going to class like I was like, dude, I fucking love learning, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love.
And then meanwhile, you're not learning anything.
No, I
your
had
brain's
no idea.
just shut off.
I legitimately don't remember that.
I remember
semester.
trying to study drunk one time for like a nutrition class, and I just sat there like reading every page of the nutrition book, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't even remember.
Absolutely,
I got nothing. I can't even. Even what I read 2 sentences ago.
Didn't I say that like there are a bunch of great writers that like only wrote drunk?
Writing drunk is easy.
I can't do that shit.
Writing drunk is
Christopher
is not the
Hitchens used to write drunk.
Learning drunk is the problem.
Yeah, you can't learn drunk.
Oh, you can't learn drunk.